Welcome again. Now, moving on to our exercise. Now here comes with first question of our exercise. This is the figure given to us in this question. Also it is given that there are two lines AB and CD which is parallel to each other and L is any transversal. What is given to us? Given thing is AB is parallel to CD and L is its transversal. Then the measurement of one of the angle is given as 130 degree. We have to find out the measurement of x and phi. दो angles given है, one angle is given as 50, another one given as 130. We have to find here the value of x and phi. Now there can be various methods by which we can find out the value of x and phi. Like corresponding angles के फॉर्म से हम फाइंड कर सकते हैं that x and 130 are corresponding angles. Therefore x is equals to 130 degree. Or we can say that 130 and phi, these are vertically opposite. So y will be 130 and y and x, these are alternate angles. So again x will be 130. Or we can find the help of linear pair. 50 plus x is equals to 180. So the value of x we will get as 130 degree. तो कई तरह के अलग अलग मेथड से you can apply any of the method when you are solving it in exams. For one of the method I am solving here for your hand. Here we are having x and 130. These are corresponding angles. So by corresponding angles property, if we apply the corresponding angles property, x is equals to 130 degree. Also by vertically opposite angles, if we go on with vertically opposite angles, then vertically opposite angles say y will be equals to 130 degree. These two are vertically opposite angles. So y आ जाएगा 130 and these two are corresponding angles. So x की वैल्यू भी होगी 130 डिग्री. Clear to all of you? Next question. Now here we are having three parallel lines. Three lines are given which is parallel to each other. AB, CD and EF. And one of the transversal cuts A. These are the three parallel lines AB, CD and EF. Also the angles are X, this one is Y and this angle is Z. Given to us that AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. यदि AB CD के पैरेलल है और CD EF के पैरेलल है, then simply we can say that AB is parallel to EF also. Also it is given that Y is to Z is equals to 3:7. The ratio of Y and Z is 3 and 7. Y and Z. The ratio of these two angles is 3:7. Now, how we will find here the value of x? Question में हमें बोला गया है we have to find x. How we will find here x? So first of all, what is the relation between x and z? See, from here, from the given part, we have AB is parallel to EF. Given part से हम बोल सकते हैं AB और EF parallel. If these two lines are parallel to each other, then simply x and z, these two will be equal. Why these will be equal? Which property applied here? Yes, the properties applied here is alternate angles. These two are parallel lines. This one is its transversal. So x and z are equal because this forms the alternate angle. So as AB is parallel to EF, therefore X is equals to Z because this forms alternate angles. Okay. Also X plus phi, the sum of these two angles. Also we have as AB parallel to CD, therefore X plus phi is equals to 180 because this forms co-interior angles. क्या फॉर्म कर रहे हैं ये? Co-interior angles. The sum of X and phi is equals to 180. What is X equals to? Z. So here we can write Z plus phi is equals to 180, and already we are given here that y and z are in the ratio 3:7. So here we can write z as 7k plus y as 3k is equals to 180 degree. Why I have written here like this? Because we know that यदि कोई भी टर्म रेशियो में होती है, that is अगर y is to z is given as 3:7, तो इसे जब हम सेपरेट करते हैं, y we can write as 3k and z we can write as 7k. सेपरेट करने में टर्म के साथ हम किसी कांस्टेंट का मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. यहाँ कांस्टेंट हमने ले लिया k. So y becomes 3k and z becomes as 7k. Now from here, first of all, find out the value of k. How we will find here the value of k? That is 3k plus 7k. What is 3k plus 7k? 3k plus 7k is 10k is equals to 180 degrees. So what is the value of k? From here we will get k is equals to 180 upon 10 means k is equals to 18 degree. और अगर k की वैल्यू 18 डिग्री है, then what will be the value of z? Then z is equals to 7 multiplied by 18. What is 7 into 18? 7 into 18 is 126 डिग्री. ठीक है, तो z की वैल्यू हुई 126 डिग्री and we know that x and z are equal. Hence x will also be equal to 126 degrees. Got it? Okay. Next question. Now the figure is given as this is the figure given to us. Here it is told that AB and CD are parallel to each other and EF is perpendicular on CD. EF is perpendicular on CD means the angle formed here is 90 degree. Also angle GED, the whole angle, this full angle is equals to 126 degree. ये given है यहाँ पर कि GED की measurement है 126 degree. Then we have to find out three values. Given thing AB parallel to CD and EF perpendicular on CD. Angle GED is also equals to 126 degree. We have to find angle AGE, angle GEF and angle FGE. ये तीन वैल्यूज हैं जो हमें फाइंड करनी है. दैट इज एंगल AGE, एंगल GEF and angle FGE. Angle AGE means this angle, first one. Angle GEF, this part, second one. And angle FGE means this part, third angle. ये तीन वैल्यूज हमें फाइंड करनी है. So for finding the first part, सबसे पहला part angle AGE. What will be the measurement of AGE? Come on, try it. Tell it fast. What will be the measurement of AGE? Yes, very good. The measurement of AGE will be equal to 126 degree. क्यों होगा 126 degree? Because AGE and GED are alternate interior angles. So, as AB is parallel to CD, therefore angle AGE will be equal to angle GED. और क्योंकि ये दोनों इक्वल हैं, because it is alternate interior angles, therefore AGE will also be equal to कितना, जल्दी बोलो, 126 degree. Then next one, second part, GEF. This GEF we have to find. ये GEF कैसे फाइंड होगा? बिल्कुल सही बात, इस GEF को फाइंड करने के लिए 126 में से हम इस पार्ट को माइनस कर देंगे. What will be the measurement of this part? FED. What will be the measurement of FED? Yes, as it is a perpendicular line, so the measurement of FED is 90 degree. तो यहाँ से angle GEF will be equal to angle GED minus angle FED. That is, angle GEF is equals to 126 minus 90, and 126 minus 90 is 36 degree. Now, the last one, this part, angle 3. How you will find here angle 3? That is angle FGE. इसे फाइंड करने के लिए 1 and 3 forms a linear pair. 1 और 3 linear pair form कर रहे हैं. तो when this part we have find out, on this part for the third one, angle FGE. This is equals to angle 180 degree minus angle AGE. Why 180 minus AGE? Because it forms a linear pair. Linear pair form कर रहे हैं. इन दोनों का sum equals to 180. So we can write that angle 3 is equals to 180 minus angle 1. अब angle 1 की वैल्यू हमारी क्या फाइंड हुई है? That is 126 degree. So this will be equal to 180 minus 126. Angle FGE. 180 minus 126. What is 180 minus 126? It is 54 degree. So the answer of FGE is equal to 54 degree. Clear to all of you? Okay. Next question. Yes. Now very important question. The question which is much asked in the examination. Now the figure. Look at the figure first. The figure given to us is this one. It is the figure where PQ is parallel to ST. PQ and ST are parallel to each other. Angle PQR is 110 degree and angle TSR is 130 degree. So we have to find here the value of angle QRS. QRS की वैल्यू हमें फाइंड करनी है. इसे फाइंड करने के लिए फर्स्ट राइट डाउन द गिवन पार्ट्स. PQ is parallel to ST. Angle PQR 110 and angle RST is 130 degree. We have to find here angle QRS. QRS की वैल्यू हमें फाइंड करनी है. उसे फाइंड करने के लिए what we will do here? First of all, we will do a construction. हम एक कंस्ट्रक्शन करेंगे, that is draw a line XY parallel to PQ as well as ST. XY हम एक लाइन ड्रॉ करेंगे which is parallel to PQ. PQ के पैरेलल है, then exactly वो ST के भी पैरेलल होगा because already PQ and ST are parallel to each other. तो जब PQ और ST के पैरेलल हम एक लाइन XY ड्रॉ कर लेंगे, then बताओ आप लोग क्या होगा, हम इसको कैसे फाइंड कर सकते हैं? Here construction we have done, draw now we have to solve it. Check the solution. कैसे होगा? As see, when these two are parallel lines, then in such condition 110 and angle 1. Let us consider this one is angle 1, this one is angle 2. Then what is the relation of 110 and angle 1? What will be the relation? Yes, it forms co-interior angles. And what does co-interior angle says? That the sum of the angles is equals to 180 degree. So here angle PQR plus angle XRQ is equals to 180 degree because it forms co-interior angles. PQR is 110 plus XRQ, let us write as angle 1, is equals to 180. So angle 1 from here will be equals to 70 degree. In the same way, find out the value of angle 2. Come on. First, solve it and find out the value of angle 2. After solving, in the same way you have to solve. After solving, we will get angle 2 as 50 degree. The sum of 130 and angle 2 is equals to 180. तो angle 2 की वैल्यू हो जाएगी 180 minus 130 means 50 degree. अब जब ये एंगल 70 है, ये 50 है, then what is the remaining part? For this, we will find out or we will apply the property of straight line. That is angle 1 plus angle QRS plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degree. So 70 plus angle QRS plus 50 is equals to 180. From here angle QRS will be equals to 60 degree. 70 plus 50 is 120. 120 transposed to the right hand side. So it will become 180 minus 120 means 60 degree. So here we will get angle QRS is equals to 60 degree. Got it?